Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. In today's video, we'll be looking back at the Paris Saint-Germain Real Sociedad first leg. What went wrong and what went right, especially, the huge differences between the first half and the second half. We'll be looking at all of that in this video. The one thing Real Sociedad wanted to make really hard, especially we saw that in the first half, was ball progression from Paris Saint-Germain's defensive half. You can see here, right here, Hakimi tries to make the pass to Ousmane Dembele, but then right on him and winning the ball back. Again, here it's more Fabian just missing the ball, but them recovering the ball high up. This was a key thing for Real Sociedad in the first half. Hakimi once again to Dembele. That's how we create our chances. They probably knew that before the game. Wins the ball off Dembele. And now we can see here, Paris Saint-Germain got dispossessed 6 times in their own half in the first half. And these were the fouls made from Real Sociedad in the first half. As you can see, the majority of them very high up, and that was the game plan for Real Sociedad in this game. Another weakness for PSG in this game was Paris Saint-Germain players feeling the pressure and doing stupid mistakes. We can see Warren here, counter-attack, can feed Dembele, can feed Mbappe, but instead the pass is weak and is intercepted by the Real Sociedad defender. Once again here, Mbappe finds Dembele, the pass is a bit too hard and Dembele does not take a good touch. PSG once again lose the ball in a good opportunity. And we saw in the first half that Fabian was the 6 with Vitinha on the left and Warren on the right, but something changed in the second half. We'll come to it a bit later. Another thing from Real Sociedad, we have to give them prop. They recovered really well. They were running extremely well in that first half. Here Paris Saint-Germain have pretty much a 5v4, but then everybody's back to prevent the attack from happening. So props to Sociedad for doing that. This was Paris Saint-Germain's only big chance in the first half. Vitinha getting it from Zubimendi to Dembele. Dembele gives it to Mbappe. Mbappe takes a shot and it's a great save from Ramiro. And all of this stuff combined made Paris Saint-Germain only create one key pass throughout the entirety of the first half, alongside only creating 0.32 XG, with one shot on target from the Kylian Mbappe chance and 59% possession. And one other key thing from Real Sociedad was they know that Paris Saint-Germain is a really threatening side from when it comes to pressing. I mean, Real Sociedad and PSG have been 2 of the best pressing sides in the entirety of Europe this season. So Ramiro, the Sociedad goalkeeper, didn't want to take any chance of that. He had 42 touches with 16 passes, accurate passes out of 30, with 24 out of the attempted 30 passes being long balls. He never wanted to play out from the back. It was just pure long balls the entire first half. I mean, Sociedad in the first half, this was their only chance, Merino hitting the crossbar. Then second half started and it was a totally different game. I mean, the first one was, as I said, the switch. Vitinha went to the 6, Fabian on the left, and Warren Zaire Emre on the right, and that had an effect. One other thing was Sociedad players were just too tired. I mean, they couldn't press as they pressed us in the first half, so we were just switching the ball, as you can see here, from Danilo to Hakimi so comfortably out of their press. And after a few moments, they were stopping to press us at our goal and started to doing a mid-block instead at the halfway line, which showing their stamina was not there to press Paris Saint-Germain, who were making the pitch wide the entire game. It was pretty much impossible for Sociedad to do the same in the second half. One other key reason for Paris Saint-Germain, having more chances there in the second half was PSG finally doing what Sociedad did so well in the first half, which was winning balls high up. You can see Hakimi here presses their defender, Kylian Mbappe receives it, takes a shot, goalkeeper with an elite saves, and it hits the crossbar. And obviously in the second half, with that pressure and everything, that's when Paris Saint-Germain started balling. Dembele with the corner kick, Marquinhos to Mbappe at the back post. And once again, as we talked about, Paris Saint-Germain beating Sociedad's press so easily in the second half for 2 reasons. We were more confident, the Vitinha to number 6, which was really important, and the Sociedad players just couldn't run as much as possible. Marquinhos to Hakimi, Hakimi to Dembele, Dembele to himself to Fabian finds Barcola absolutely cooks Traore here and puts it into the net. 2-0 Paris Saint-Germain. And that's why Paris Saint-Germain created 7 key passes in the second half, comparable to only 1 in the first half. That's why PSG ended with 66% possession in the second half, better than the first half, because Sociedad couldn't get the ball off us. We also created 0.90 XG, much better than the first half, and we were clinical as well. And we had 10 shots with 5 on target compared to only 4 shots and 1 on target in the second half. And PSG realistically could have gotten a third at the end here. Beraldo, clearance to Mbappe. Mbappe chests it down, gives it to Warren. Warren to Colomwani. And Colomwani should be doing better from this opportunity. Shoots it wide off the goal. And this was their only chance in the second half. Merino here from a corner. Paris Saint-Germain didn't clear the ball. He got a shot off, but it was cleared off the line, I believe, by Lucas Hernandez. Summarize the first leg between Paris Saint-Germain and Sociedad. Sociedad made it really hard for Paris Saint-Germain to play their game by pressing us really hard, by, taking tactical fouls upfield and, lowering the confidence of the PSG players. And the pressure also had an effect. Sociedad didn't want to play out from the back because they know how good Paris Saint-Germain's press has been, and they didn't want to lose the ball and give away chances to PSG. But in despite of all of that, Sociedad were absolutely not threatening in the entire first half, with their only pretty much chance was a Mikel Merino majestic long shot that hit the crossbar. And the second half, everything that worked out for Sociedad in the first half went against them. We were the team that was pressing and winning the ball high up. We were the team that was passing out from the press like it was a hot knife through butter. And the confidence was up. And we definitely know that Luis Enrique said stuff in the dressing room, in the locker room, that made all of them confident and all of them motivated to come out in the second half. So for me, looking into the second leg now between Paris Saint-Germain and Real Sociedad being played in 2 games, Lucho should just play this Vitinha as a 6. We saw that improve the game in the second half. And we just got to be more confident, and we got to be confident that we can play our game. Sociedad will come out even more pressing. Threatening though, I don't think so. They've been shit attacking this entire season, so I'm not really scared that they're gonna score goals. I'm just scared that they're gonna do the same thing and prevent us from playing our football. Clinicality though is extremely important. If Kylian Mbappe had slotted his chance early on, it would have been a completely different game, and we will receive a big chance in the beginning of the game, and we just have to take it. And with Nuno Mendes possibly returning to start in this game, I can't understand how Sociedad would want to press this PSG side. But they will do it, and they will try to do their best, because that's the only thing they're good at. They're extremely similar to the Newcastle side, which PSG had a lot of problems against, a lot of dirty fouling, and a lot of pressing. Nothing else. So Paris Saint-Germain just have to be confident, play their football, and it will be an extremely simple and easy second leg for PSG. Let me know in the comments down below, how confident are you guys feeling for our upcoming Sociedad game, and what should Lucho change for the upcoming game? That's been it from your boy PSG. Tune in for the match preview tomorrow and the pre-match podcast. And as usual, allez Paris!